Now, several weeks later, we are in Glastonbury, outside a very interesting looking pub, and Leon and Joe are on the point of entering it. Let's try this place. The Holy Grail. Appropriate enough, I suppose, being where we are. It looks okay to me. Oh, let's line up here. Your usual, please. How did your consultation with the student orientation counsellor go? What was his name again? Oh, Professor Johnson, Andrew Johnson. It was interesting. He couldn't help much on that problem about combining architecture and medical science, though. But I will say he was very sympathetic and admitted the present system was too rigid and tradition-bound. That's cold comfort. I got the impression he was genuine about criticizing the, availability of choices. He mentioned that some shake-up was on its way. Apparently, the university will be subject to inspection by some international commission or something. An inspection, eh? That'll keep them on their toes. Hello, Squire. Hello, young lady. Afternoon. May I help you? Oh, good afternoon. A pint of draft cider for the young lady, and a pint of bitter for me, please. Right you are, Squire. Good choice. I mean, the cider, if I may say, it's our local brew, you know. Really? You're new here, are you? Yes, we're registering at Camford College. Freshers, eh? Isn't that the word for new students? Yes, freshers, freshmen, it varies. You can probably tell from my London accent that we're not true locals ourselves. Mabel and I came to this area several years ago. Actually, it was just before the campus opened. On retirement, I decided to move here to run this pub. We both love the West Country, having enjoyed many holidays here. Hello, I'm Mabel. I'm always pleased when you young brainy people like yourselves grace us with your presence. Oh, really? It's our pleasure to be here. I mean, this place is so romantic and, I must say, historic. Tudor by the look of those beams and windows. What do you say, Joe? So right. Apparently it was built around 1588 at the time of the Invincible Armada. Is that so? By the way, Joe and I are going to study architecture at Camford. I'm not surprised you knowing about this place going back to Tudor times then. Here are your drinks, separately. Oh, no, both on me. And talking about the Armada, we Brits may have kept them Spaniards at bay, but with Camford coming and all, the natives will soon be in the minority. Not that it's such a bad thing, mind you. All this globalisation and that. I mean, the world's changing, ain't it? Is that not so? Is the proper way to say that, Jack? Me better half always keeps me on the mark, Got to mind the P's and Q's around here, Mind you, we can't complain about you students. You make up a large proportion of our clientele. You get the word, Mabel? You've got to talk la-di-da to these young, high-powered whiz kids. Oh, really, madam, we're human like anyone else. Of course you are, love. Call us Jack and Mabel. We cater for the locals too. Here being a largely agricultural area, we get a lot of farm workers, They usually come in after working hours from the fields. Just now they tend to be quite late. It's coming up to harvest and all. You students and university people come at the weekends mainly. Do the locals and students mix socially? Actually, not much. There was a time when there was a lot of animosity, I think you mean. Animosity between the young-uns and the locals and the students. It was the yobbos versus the snooties. But I think more recently both sides have learnt to tolerate each other, live and let live, eh? There are still flare-ups now and again, you know. Especially when those smooth continentals try it on with the local girls, you know. Girls go for all that finesse, what you call it. And some of them are rich, at least their parents are. The Chinese send lots on government grants. I mean, the chinks are taking the world over, aren't they? They've got them Yanks by the short and... Mind your grammar, Jack. I mean, over a barrel. No, that's the Arabs. I suppose one might say that in the present world we are all very much interdependent on each other. Yes, a couple of things. I suppose we are. Such a nice way to put it. Soon we can expect more visitors. Oh, look, Leon, there's a room to sit it down there, over there. Oh, yes, please excuse us. It was very nice meeting you, and you can count on us calling by quite frequently. Lovely. You're always welcome here, dears. Jack, I think you should fetch another barrel of lager before the rush starts, sir. Oh, look, if it isn't Professor Johnson coming over. What can I get you and your friends, Professor? My usual, please, a pint of bitter. Right you are. And you, gentlemen? A moment, please. Herr Jansen, was hätten Sie gerne? Ein cooles deutsches Bier. Lager geht auch. Nix von dem lauwarmen englischen Zeug. 2 pints of lager, please. Dr. Jansen, wir sind in einer Kneipe mit dem Namen zum Heiligen Kelch. Sie sind ja Parzival-Spezialist. Sie müssten sich eigentlich hier sehr wohlfühlen. From Germany, are you, sir? Yes, we are. Excuse me talking German to my friend. His English needs improvement. I was telling him that this place is called the Holy Grail, and he should be happy because he knows a lot about Sir Percival. He was a knight who looked for this sacred object, the Holy Grail. Oh, how interesting. They say it's hidden somewhere around these parts. There are even some relics on show which are supposed to be the true Grail. You could fill a whole cupboard with them. Oh, here's Jack with a barrel. Like there's enough relics of the cross to build a ship, I suppose.